Baker with MMAmadhouse. I'm here with Dallas Jackson from the Branson Fight Club. Dallas, you just picked up your second amateur win.
Yeah.
Man, you fought a tough opponent in what was it,
Colton Carter.
Carter,
Yep.
out of Iron Core MMA.
Yep.
Man, he come out tough.
Oh yeah.
He kind of woke you up a little bit. Take us through that first round.
Yeah, he came out. I seen him kind of open in the middle, so I threw the straight teep kick straight down the pipe. He was actually going to go in for a takedown as soon as that went, so it skimmed off the top of his head, and he went over his arm, and he almost got me with a single leg takedown. And I defended from it through a few knees that I seen open, and I really felt those knees connecting. So I knew that was going to be a good strategy to go with, is to wear him down with the knees and then finish him from there.
I know that first knee you threw, it took a strength away, and
yeah.
Then you followed up and you finished with a kick to the ribs. And
yeah, I wanted to, with this whole camp, we've been working on clinch, and then as soon as I break off the clinch, strike from there. So as soon as I kind of broke from that clinch, it was almost natural just to throw the kicks and the punches to go with it. And I seen that I hurt him. He went in for another takedown. He got it, and I was comfortable on the ground anyway, so I just threw the triangle on him. But I didn't really feel like getting slammed, so I just let go of it, tried to stand up with him, and then clinch back up.
It looked like from where I was sitting, it was tight, but
it was tight. And I seen his face was starting to get red. It was choking him just right. But he was going to pick me up and slam me. I didn't want to risk, taking any more injury than I had to. So I knew if I just got out, I could probably finish him, and that's what I did.
So Dallas, I was just wondering, what got you into this MMA? You started training with the Branson Fight Club, and obviously them guys, they produce a lot of champions, a lot of big-time fighters. And what actually got you into wanting to be an MMA fighter?
When I was in the 7th and 8th grade, I was living here at the time, and I kind of had it in my head to get into this stuff, and I was kind of a troubled one. I got into trouble, mischief, stuff like that, and I just kind of always had it there. But I moved away to Texas, so I was gone, but I got back into trouble, and I was watching TV, and a UFC fight came on, and it was who was it? It was Anderson Silva versus Weidman.
Chris Weidman.
Yeah, and I saw it, and I was like, man, I really want to do that. And so I got into it. I started out in Midland, Texas, and those guys worked me real hard, and I just fell in love with the sport. It just felt natural for me. It was the only sport I've ever found fun to do.
Sorry.
But I just naturally fell in love with the sport, and I really wanted to run with it. So it's just kind of been in my life.
So you come down here and you got started in the Branson Fight Club. You're 2-0 as an amateur now.
Yeah.
So how far do you want to go with this sport?
To tell you the truth, I want to go as far as I can. My dream ever since I was 13 years old was to be in the UFC, and I really don't plan on stopping until I'm either getting there or too old to go. So
I tell you what, that was a very impressive performance. A very impressive performance. Your first amateur fight. I was there at that fight. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah.
Thank you. Just go for it, man.
I want to thank my professor from Midland, Texas, Bruno Bastos. I want to thank all of my coaches from Midland, Texas, Brad. And then coming here, I want to thank JT, Alex Arnold, my Muay Thai coach. I want to thank Ross Campbell for all my BJJ, just all of my coaches. Thank you so much for everything you've ever done for me. It's showing right here. So thank you for all the support.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Jackson. Hey, young superstar in the making. Keep an eye on this kid. Thank you, Dallas.
Thank you.